entire family. Along with pools, they have quality hot spring spas, grills, fire pits, hammocks, all the tools you need to relax, slow down, and enjoy family time in your own backyard. Immerse yourself in wellness at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
There's something new about Reno County Area Transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. Our CAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future, and it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
This team also matches the top two scorers in the Jayhawk Conference. J.J. Rhymes was the conference scoring champion, averaging just under 21 points a game. Runner-up in that race, though, is DeAnthony McCollum, the 6'4" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, who happens to play for the Pirates. Now, in the 2 games played so far this year, J.J. Rhymes has been pretty much shut down by the Pirates, as much as anybody can shut J.J. down. In the first game, J.J. had just 9. In the second game, he had 16. But in each of those games, he was outscored by Anthony McCollum. Not by much. DeAnthony had 10 in the first meeting, 19 in the second. But the one that has gone off twice against the Pirates is Devontae Bandu. Devontae Bandu with 49 points in 2 games against the Independence Pirates. Pirates as a team average 75 a game, give up 70. Blue Dragons 86.6 and 71 points a game defensively. Coach Tony Turner of the Pirates has to get it done pretty much by committee, because after McCallum's 19 points a game average, nobody else on this team averaging more than 8. Everybody else a single-digit score, and Coach Turner, he may play as many as 15 to 16 players in this basketball game. Steve Eck has a little bit more scoring balance. He's got Rhymes with 21, Bandu with 16, and James Rojas with 10. It's a game that we've been looking forward to for a long time, and it is a game we've looked forward to for an extra hour and 25 minutes or so tonight because of all the close games that preceded it.
Yeah, there have been some good games. By the way, that's why we're a little late, is both the 2 games in front of us preceding us were both overtime. Last one, Rusty described, Colby had a great opportunity, was not able to get it done, and Barton was able to prevail. One before that, Garden City did knock off Cali. Garden City comes in number 5. Cali came in number 4. That's always a dangerous matchup. And also Colby was number 6 and Barton was number 3. But they pushed them to the limit. And now we'll see what Indy can do, and we'll see what Hutchinson can do. Indy's number 7 seed.
The second meeting between these 2 teams could best be described as a war in terms of the physicality that was allowed by the officiating. I would be shocked after that game wound up having 8 technical fouls called in. I would be shocked if this game isn't officiated pretty tight, particularly early on. I was told by the head of the conference officials that they were going to talk to the 2 coaches at the beginning of the game and warn them how the game was going to be called, and I think that's probably just being fair.
Yeah, I think it is too, and part of that was the physicality, because it was just yapping between guys, especially the ones that they just kept calling technicals after technicals rather than separating them out. That's kind of how it went, just a lot of yapping, kind of like you and I do it after each other sometimes. We're going to get separate introduction
we are
players.
Probably a little bit more civil than I think they were on the basketball
possibly,
court.
But seriously, that's because I asked JJ. I said, "What did you get?" He says they just talking smack and talking back and forth.
I was proud of Devontae Bandu and the way he handled getting the teams separated from each other so nobody wound up being ejected.
Does look like they're going to do the national anthem, so we will check on here the way the teams are lining up. So Rusty will check and see if that's what's going to take place, and if we do, we'll take a break.
And if we do have a national anthem, it'll be the Hutchinson Community College band that will play it, and I think we are going to.
Yes, I believe we are.
So let's while we enjoy our national anthem here, let's take a 2-minute break.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Nextech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Nextech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
All right, time for your starters, and here's Rusty Hills with the starting lineups because we can't pick up the PA from over here. They're going with Indy first.
Well, the first player to be introduced is DeAnthony McCollum, the 6'4" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. And he is joined by Michael Kelly. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. Kelly averaging just 3 points a game.
Looks like it's going to be Cameron Clark, number 12, will be your third.
Cameron averages about 4 points a game. We'll have to pick up the starters. We are not able to hear with my headset on exactly who the starters are. We know pretty much for the Blue Dragons, it'll be Devontae Bandu, J.J. Rhymes, Rob Whitfield, and then we'll hesitate to see the rest of them.
Well, it looks like it's going to be, like you said, Whitfield and more than likely Kai Mitchell, but we'll make sure. Sal New, who's been starting the last couple games, and it will be Raquan Taylor. Give the nod as usual. It will be Kai Mitchell.
Okay. So the usual Dragons starting 5. Not a whole lot of reason to mix up a lineup that has produced 26 wins already this season.
One of the assistant coaches for Indy, Tom Tyler's in his 28th year at Indy. Tony Turner's in his 5th year. Kind of interesting to see. I like the fact that they put the assistants in the program here. Again, 2 overtime games back-to-back this afternoon have put us a little late. We appreciate Larry Stoneside for being on time as usual and then had to sit around and wait.
All right,
about to get ready to get it underway now.
Jalen Grant is the other starter. And he averages about 6 points a game, and Dante Jefferson is the final one. He also averages 6.
Jefferson out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Indy will be dressed out in their gold uniforms with numerals, with navy blue numerals, and the Blue Dragons, of course, in their customary whites with the blue numerals and a red trim. And we're about set to get underway. Hutchinson will be going right to left as you watch as well. 2 ways to get the video, by the way, the NJCAA KJCCC network as well as our own Blue Dragon Sports Network. Tip is controlled by the Blue Dragons.
Raquan.
Yeah, Raquan Taylor got it out, and here comes Rob Whitfield. He'll set it up. JJ right in front of us. Go out top now to Kai Mitchell. Runs down the loose basketball. Whitfield. Rhymes will gun it on his way and hit it. Just like that, J.J. Rhymes. I think he's on a mission on this Region 6.
Free throw line jumper.
Yep. Didn't hesitate. 2-0 Hutchinson with the early lead. Dribble to the top of the key. Taking it will be Indy. That's going to be Jefferson back on top now. The three on its way. Jumper up and good. A three-pointer.
Jalen Graham. And he can knock down trays. That's number 22.
Bowie, Maryland's the hometown. 3-2. Indy with the early lead by 1. Here's J.J. Rhymes. Drives into the paint. Floats one. Comes off hard. No good. Ball knocked away. But Raekwon was standing on the line. Had a heel on the line. Ends up being a turnover against the Blue Dragons. So Indy up by 1 has the basketball. 19:04 to go in this first half of play. Last game of the quarterfinals here at Hartman Arena. Women's turn tomorrow. Games will get underway at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m.
Dragons are man-to-man.
Ball on the outside.
Illegal screen.
Illegal screen set. We'll see who it's going to go on number 12. That'll be on Cameron Clark. He'll pick up his first. First team foul, first foul of the game. Hutchinson will bring it up.
And first turnover.
Rod Whitfield into the forecourt. Between the leg dribble, takes it to the right side. Bounce pass goes over to Rhymes. On top to Taylor. I'll go left side now. Whitfield, entry pass down low to Kai Mitchell. Intercepted by Indy. Turnover against the Blue Dragons, number 2. Long pass, and Indy turns it over. So right in front of the Region 6 banner at the score table.
These teams have sat around for a long while waiting for this game to tip.
Whitfield. Yeah, matter of fact, Indy came in with you and I, and that was about 5 o'clock.
Another turnover.
There's a steal. Coming up with the basketball will be the Independence Pirates. McCallum holds it out high, and now they go to Grant. And out of bounds, stepped McCallum.
He hit the 3, too.
So he stepped right and out of bounds right in front of the Blue Dragon bench.
Sloppy beginning for these two teams.
Yeah.
3 turnovers on the Pirates, 2 on the Blue Dragons already.
3-2, Hutchinson trailing Indy. Hutchinson got the first basket of the game. There's a J.J. Rhymes, too. Here's a Whitfield jumper. Rattles out, no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Grant. Hutch a little cold. Also, as Rusty indicated, turning the ball over. Outside on the outer perimeter. A roll to the left side. It's Jefferson. Ball blocked away. Here comes Van Du. Van Du over to Rhymes. Back inside they go. Up strong goes Chuck Taylor, and Taylor's able to score it. Raekwon Taylor with the basket. Hutch up 4-3. Hutch comes out with an aggressive man-to-man now. Indy will weave it on the outer perimeter. Now they overload it on the right side. It goes over to Jefferson. Back out top now to McCullum. He'll shoot the 3. They didn't get it, but the rebound's cleared out of there. Coming up with the loose basketball was Jefferson. He has it on the top side left, out top of the key. Over to Clark. Clark works on Kai Mitchell. Takes him right side. Foul's going to be called on Kai Mitchell.
Independence wearing unusual uniforms. The numbers on the chest are white.
Right.
The numbers on the back of the uniform are black.
Black or dark navy blue, which is their colors, but interesting. Inbounding will be Indy, right side baseline after the foul on Kai Mitchell. Team's first. Jumper up and on its way off. No good. Ball batted away. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. And the Blue Dragons will have it.
How does the scoreboard, how is it 6-3?
Don't know. Do not know.
Scoreboard is not right.
It's 4-3, correct?
Yep,
that's what I had.
It should be 4-3, scoreboard indicating 6-3. Dragons will be happy to take it, but it is not right.
And reach-in foul's called. It'll be baseline for the Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be charged against Mike Kelly. That'll be his first.
Now they've got the scoreboard right.
Ball comes out high. Devontae Van Du with the 3 ball. Good. Nothing but dent. He has been red hot over the last few weeks.
That is three-pointer number 50 of the season.
7-3, Blue Dragons. Devontae, marketing major out of Canada. Ball on the outside left.
I know one of Coach Knack's favorite kids.
Good kid. Top side, left wing, they'll pull it back away. Now they go down the low blocks underneath. Ball taken away by Taylor, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. It's going to work against Indy. Grant kind of got pinned underneath, and Taylor was able to come out with it.
Anthony McCollum.
McCollum will pick up the personal. Team fouls number 3 against Indy. Here's Rob Whitfield. Wide open Salnu, who has just came into the ball game. Flashes it to J.J. Rhymes. Can't finish, but Bandu gets the rebound. Brings it back outside. 15 on the shot clock. Shot did not hit iron. Nuhu has it, steps up, shoots, and misses. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared about by McCallum.
Not the shot the Dragons
probably
were looking
not.
for.
Here comes McCallum. Left side. Throw penetration by Jefferson. He'll gun and miss. Salnuhu with the rebound. Sal, a rebound machine the last time these two teams matched up. Here's a Rob Whitfield quick three. It won't go. And coming up for the loose basketball is Jefferson for Indy.
And I maintain that's a shot that you can get any time in the possession that you want it.
Ball left side. Charging foul. Salnuhu stood his ground. Foul's going to go against Kelly. That'll be his first.
Actually, that'll be number 2.
Thank you. 14th foul against the Independence Pirates.
And 5 turnovers on the Pirates in the game's first 5 minutes.
15-12 to go in this first half of play. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along on the Blue Dragon Sports Network, as well as on Eagle Hutch, KHUT in Hutchinson, and KWBW in Hutch as well. There's a drive by Taylor back outside. Three-pointer by Rob Whitfield is good. Got his feet set. 10-3 now. Blue Dragons on top. Makes a big difference when you can get your feet set for that three on the outside. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Blue Dragons on top 10-3. We'll be back with more from Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas in 30 seconds.
Hi, Brian Bovo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
The Blue Dragons, who have not used the three as a particularly big weapon here of late, have hit 2 of 3. That's one of the reasons the Dragons have an early 7-point lead.
10-3, Blue Dragons on top. Indy hands it off on the outer perimeter.
Tyrese Berry came in for the Pirates.
There's a steal. Here comes Salnuhu. He'll take it up strong and be fouled. And they say it went off and Nuhu out of bounds. It was not a foul. They say they got the block. And Coach Eck not happy about the call there. Boy, I thought he was fouled, Rusty, and you and I had a pretty good view on it, but they indicated that it was got all ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Salnuhu. Indy will bring it up. Sal was probably thinking about not swinging on the rim.
Yep.
Ball on the outside. Nice pass inside and a basket up and good underneath by Jefferson. Dante Jefferson with the basket. Got a nice feed from Kelly. 10-5. That stops a little run that the Blue Dragons had. As a matter of fact, a 8-0 run. Taylor on the outside of Bandu. Goes off the ball screen. They'll come out and double team him. Gives it back to J.J. Rives. Now here's Taylor into the lane. Basket good by Taylor.
Nice setup by J.J. Rives.
Raquan, a lefty out of Jamaica, New York. Really haven't noticed him that much left-handed, and I guess I do remember from the free throw line. Ball on the outside now. With the basketball will be Jefferson. Gives it off to McCallum underneath. Basket missed underneath by Indy on a missed shot put up by Grant. The rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Rob Whitfield to bring it up with 13:28 to go. There's a three-pointer put up by Bandu, but it's off no good. He went down, but no call made, and here comes Indy on the run. 12-5, Hutchinson again with a 7-point lead. First half of play. Lots of overtimes in front of our game today, 2 to be exact. There's a drive to the basket, shot not there, but rebound cleared. Ball touched out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Goes off of Indy. And young man has shot at Dante Jefferson, says, I need a break, coach, and see if they're going to substitute for him or not.
Blue Dragons will put James Rojas on the floor for the first time. Raquan Taylor sits.
Intermediate timeout with 13:08 to go in this first half of play. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back with the Blue Dragons leading 12-5 in 1 minute.
At the Woman's Place, care is delivered by compassionate physicians in a private office setting. Our board-certified OB/GYN physicians, Drs. Ann Henson-Page and Catherine Sawchek, have over 30 years of combined experience caring for women of all ages. They provide specialized prevention and treatment of women's health issues utilizing the latest in medical advancements. The Women's Place is an award-winning gynecological practice where every woman receives the quality care she deserves. Call 662-2229 to make your appointment today.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Well, the Blue Dragons off to a nice start, a 12-5 advantage. We played just under 7 minutes in this basketball game. Third time these two teams have played this year, 76-74. The first one, Hutch winning at Indy, and then pretty comfortably a couple of weeks ago in the arena.
Blue Dragons to bring the basketball up. Rusty just indicated a 7-point lead for Hutchinson. James Rojas ties it inside. There it comes outside. Newhall came off the bus, and it's going to be Indy basketball. Another turnover.
Third for the Dragons. Good hands, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just catching some flack from the peanut gallery back here. With the basketball will be Indy. Ball on the outer perimeter, top of the key. Indy takes it left side with it. Now on top again to Indy. That's Ricky Edward. Hands it away, corner right. Ball comes out. Loose basketball picked up by Whitfield. As coming up, turning the ball over was Barry. Whitfield bounces down low and draws the foul inside.
I'd like to see Rob do more of that. He is, generally speaking, content to pull up and shoot the three, and he's a really good three-point shooter. But this time he'll go to the free throw line with a couple of free throws coming.
I was trying to decide if I was going to have Whitfield on my lap, Nuhu on my lap, or the basketball on my lap.
I would choose the basketball.
I think so too. Whitfield missing on the front end of the two-shot foul. He'll get a second one. 12:27 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson with a 12-5 lead. Free throw toss by Whitfield's up and good.
Got one or two.
13-5. The lead is 8. Indy. Basketball on the right side into the hands of Pollock. Back outside. Edward had it. They'll give it top side right again to Pollock. Now Ricky Edward with the basketball top side. They'll give it up quickly to Hanson. Dribble penetration by the Pirates inside. Shot rejected by Nuhu. And what an athletic move he made. He was kind of outbalanced because he got faked out to go to his left, was able to come back to his right and bat it away. Sal with an impressive move. It'll be Indy basketball with 2 on the shot clock. They get it in quickly. Got it off in time as air ball, or did it clip the rim? And Hutchinson has it anyway. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Whitfield isolates on the outside. Elects to go to J.J. Rhymes. He'll work it into the paint. Follow a jumper. Good by J.J. Rhymes. Nice job by J.J. Looked good with the bounce right at the foul stripe. Went up for it. 15-5. Dragons by 10. Indy with the ball on the outer perimeter. Pollock has it. Over the right side again. Goes to Ricky Edward. Back out time. Pollock. Over the right to left side. It is to Hanson. Edwards has it again. He'll dribble off the ball screen and give it up right side. Pollock, he'll gonna miss. Ball knocked away. Here's Nuhu runs it down. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Drive inside Bandu. Shot rolls around and comes out. Ball's trimmed out of there and brought out there by the Indy Pirates. And coming up with the basketball, McCollum. Long three on its way. Nope, not there. Bodies fall all over, and they got the foul to go against Whitfield, who's laying prone on the floor. I think Rob thought maybe he was going to hit iron, but it did not. Tyler Cotton comes into the Blue Dragon lineup. He'll take the place of Rod Whitfield. Kai Mitchell with a break as well as Rojas comes in.
Foul came on the rebound, so no free throws.
Here comes the inbound to the Indy Pirates. Waiting for Edwards to spin off of it. They'll bounce down low. Contact made, but nothing called. Loose basketball picked up by Hutchinson. As coming up with it was Nuhu, and then he has a man hanging on his arm, and that foul's going to be charged against Romani Hansen. Hansen out of the Bronx, New York. So Hutchinson basketball leading it by 10 at 15-5. Tyler Cotton, hometown right here in Wichita North. Of course, we're in Park City. Drive inside to go to Salnu, who has a rejected. Nice job on a rejection by Hansen. We'll get down the other way. They'll throw it up, and a foul called. It's on Rojas, or is it going to be? Nope, it's going to be on Bandu. Bandu picks up the personal. In the act of shooting, will send Indy to the line with 10:29 to go in this first half of play.
Tyrese Berry, 5'11" freshman, smallest player on the floor, shoots 2.
Where's number 23? Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and good. Substitutions checking into the ball game will be Gordon. Avon Gordon.
And for the Blue Dragons, Curtis Hollis.
So Curtis out of Arlington, Texas. Talked to him a little bit before the ball game.
Bandu will sit.
Taking his time at the line is Barry. Muskogee, Oklahoma is his hometown. Here comes the toss. It's up and good. So 15-7 now. Blue Dragon lead is cut to 8 after a 10-point lead has been their largest. Pressure in the backcourt. Dragons break it. Now Barry's double team. Gets it into the backcourt. Stolen away by Indy. Indy brings it up. Goes off a Dragon. Out of bounds. It'll be over to Indy. Indy with the quick trap. Curtis didn't see it coming. He tried to get it to Tyler Cotton. By the time he did, went to the backcourt.
Careless pass. Cost the Dragons a possession.
Salnu, who just about got to that basketball as it went off of Hollis, but it goes into Indy. Right side now. Here's McCollum. On the dribble. Comes across the top to the left wing. They'll roll to the top with that basketball is Gordon. Now back outside. Loose ball. Diving forward. Tyler Cotton out of bounds. Last touch by Tyler Cotton. Well, they just about got transition going as Tyler had the right idea to toss it up the court as he was diving.
Be a Pirate inbound on the side with 7 to shoot. Midway in the first half.
Whitfield will check back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Inbounding will be Cameron Clark. Well, they do play a lot of players, don't they?
They do. I got 17 names in my book.
Barry drives in, shoots it up and in. So back to 2 free throws and then a basket right there. Makes it 15-9. Indy crawling back in it. Hutchinson up by 6.
Not very good defense on the inside. They gave Barry an open avenue all the way to the basket.
Hollis to Whitfield. Drop right down to J.J. Rhymes. Back to Rhymes. After Rojas has it in the corner. He'll shoot. Off the front end, no good. Loose basketball picked up by the Indy Pirates. Off the court comes Barry. Barry, corner left to go with it. And contact made. James Rojas comes up, and he is limping.
And he may have to come out. He's trying to shake it off.
Trying to walk it off, but stepped on it wrong. The foul's going to be on James. Here comes Kai Mitchell. So Rojas is going to have to go and get attended to by Ryan Hilty.
Rojas probably would come out anyhow. That's pretty typical.
Yeah, one and you yank him if you coach X ball players.
That's his MO in the first half.
McCallum and give it up top now to Barry. Barry will gun it on its way and hit it. 2-pointer. 15-11, so a 6-0 run now by the Indy Pirates. That's the Blue Dragons that put a little run on. Hutchinson's had a hard time getting into the front court. Here's a J.J. Rhymes shot. It rims off no good. Loose basketball ran down by the Pirates.
I do not like the Dragon shot selection at all.
Dribble drive underneath. Barry throws it up, not there. Into the hands of J.J. Rhymes. Here's Curtis Hollis. He'll bring it down, goes to the rack, and misses it. Rebound clear, Kai Mitchell. He'll bounce, put it up, too long, short, no good. And a rebound cleared out by the Indy Pirates.
Boy, the Dragons missed a couple of bunnies.
Well, Hollis' shot teetered on the rim, and Kai Mitchell did a good job. Might have brought it back out to reset. There's a steal. Here comes Curtis Hollis. He's going to bring it down and go up for the flush. He does. And that breaks a little bit of a run that Indy had working. 17-11 now. Blue Dragon lead is back to 6. A little sloppy basketball. Ball right side with it. Gordon dribbles to the top, takes it inside left side of the lane, gives it off again. They'll drive inside, off balance shot. Up and good. Nice shot put up by Hansen.
Good soft touch.
Hansen's able to get it to go. 17-13 now. Blue Dragon lead is cut a little bit. Against zone. Dragons working inside. Ball knocked away. J.J. Rhymes has it blocked on him and up the court. Quickly, here comes Gordon. Gordon shifts gears all the way through. Now underneath baseline, no gun and miss. Rebound. Salnu, who had it, and it slips off his hands out of bounds. Boy, neither team really. Hutchinson not playing very well in the last, 3 minutes maybe? 7:32 to go in this first half of play. Hutch with a 17-13 lead in the basketball.
And the inability of Salnuhu to wrap that up cost the Dragons a possession. He had it right in his hands, just fumbled it out of bounds.
Here comes the inbound. 19 on the shot clock. Indy gets it in. Ball out top now. They'll set it up. They'll roll to the right side. It's Cameron Clark. Out to McCallum. They'll scoop it underneath. Foul call. It's going to go on the Blue Dragons. Indy active shooting. Taylor will pick up his first. At the line will be Clark. Clark out of Lawrence, Kansas. Free throw toss up and good. Gonna shoot a second one. Makes it 17-14. Blue Dragon lead is cut again. Second one doesn't go. Kai Mitchell skies for the board. And Hutchinson will bring it up. Here's Bandu. Bandu with Gordon tied on him.
Let's see if the Dragons can get some better looks.
Hollis to Taylor. Taylor on the top. Cutters cut through. Right side, Kai Mitchell. He'll gun it on his way. It's off, no good. Rebound cleared away by Indy. Indy will bring it up. Torres into the ball game now. He's out of the Bronx, New York. Where's number 2 for the Independence Pirates? Ball left side, dribble drive. McCallum, was it a push-off? Yes, it is. Pushed off of the arm, contact made on the Blue Dragon player, and ball will go over to the Dragons. That'll be his second. McCallum picks up foul number 2. 6:42 to go, 6:41 to go in this first half of play. Dragons leading at 17-14. A timeout on the floor. We'll get a quick 1-minute break in. We'll be back with more Blue Dragon basketball from the Hartman Arena at Park City right after this 1-minute timeout.
Every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
The Independence Pirates shooting just 26% in this basketball game. Dragons not much better at 32%. Indy out-rebounding Hutch 17-12, but also 9 turnovers to 4 for Hutch.
Hutchinson basketball. Ball knocked away into the Blue Dragons' hands and right into Indy's hands. Coming up, it's going to be Ricky Edwards. So it's a 3-point ball game. Hutch with the lead, but Indy with the basketball.
And the Pirates are making the Dragons settle for jump shots. Hutchinson has not been able to get to the basket.
Ball on the right side. Edwards back out top again. This time to Hansen. Roll left side. They'll take it down low. Foul called. Is it on Kai? Let's check it. Nope.
Raquan Taylor will draw foul number 2. He'll probably come out.
Indy active shooting as well, so at the line will be Gordon. He'll shoot a couple fouls.
Spells his name Trayvun, but pronounces it Trayvon.
Free throw toss, up and no good. He'll shoot a second one. He could rival Samaje Haynes-Jones's length of shorts from last year.
Yeah, they might. They may use the same tailor.
They might. Although I think the first year, I think Samaje took the scissors to him himself. Then after that, they kind of got him fixed for him, so it looks a little bit better. Both free throws missed. Rebound cleared out by Whitfield, so the Blue Dragons didn't lose any points over, but Taylor did pick up his second foul. Will go to the bench. Whitfield, right side, Kai Mitchell.
Rojas back in there.
Rojas with the ball out front now. Isolates, rolls right on Hansen, takes it up, puts it up, not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Rojas, puts it up again, not there. Rebound again by the Blue Dragons this time. And Devontae Bandu is in trouble, got it out to Whitfield. He'll float one, it's not there. Rebound fought for again. Whitfield comes out with it. The Blue Dragons regroup and set it up again. Hutchinson with golden opportunities, but really not very good shots. Rojas, check that. Travel call on Bandu as they double team.
I'm going to tell you, the Pirate defense is frustrating Hutchinson. Hutchinson not getting the shots that it's accustomed to.
5:20 to go in this first half. Hutchinson still with a 3-point lead at 17-14.
And Coach Turner using a lot of players, trying to keep fresh legs out there.
A few players from Hutchinson, a little bit of foul trouble. Raquan Taylor with a couple of fouls on him, and ball knocked away out of bounds, went off the foot of a Hutchinson player. Indy will have it right in front of the Blue Dragon bench.
Boy, if either one of these teams were playing well offensively, they'd have a nice lead.
Here comes the inbound. Ball comes in quickly. Torres with the basketball, angles to his right, goes over to Edwards. Edwards dribble drives across the lane, back outside on the outer perimeter and give it up. On drive again, this time it's Jefferson. Goes back inside, shot put up and missing by Grant. Rebound, no, up and good. As getting it put up and in was Cameron Clark. 17-16. Dragon lead is cut to 1. Foul on the floor is going to be called.
Remember, the Dragons had a 15-5 lead in this game. Hutchinson's been outscored 11-2.
At the line will be J.J. Rhines. Earlier action today, Coffeyville, a 5-point winner over Seward. Good ball game. Seward took them right down to the end. Garden City edged out Cali in overtime. Free throw toss is up and good by J.J. Rhines.
5th point for J.J.
Barton in overtime over Colby, 79-72, and await the winner of this game. First round, quarterfinal action here at Hartman Arena. Both free throws made by J.J. Rhines, 19-16 now. Dragon lead is 3. Torres up the court, right side with it, Indy. Works against that Dragon man-to-man. Left side, Torres gets it back into the hands now again of Clark. Edwards has it on the outer perimeter. Dribble drives, attacks inside, lays it up, and draws the foul. Sliding over a little bit was Kai Mitchell. I think if Kai stays in the same position, he's okay. That was Kai's second personal. Saw that one develop, Rusty, and I think actually if Kai just stays right where he is, or maybe takes one step to the left, it would have been a charge. Not the case.
The Pirates are able to drive it all the way to the basket, and the Blue Dragons so far have not been able to do that.
Sal Nuhu will check in, more than likely for Kai Mitchell. Free throw toss is up and good by Edwards. Ricky Edwards, freshman out of Dallas, Texas. He'll shoot a second one. 19-17. You can make it a 1-point late game with a free throw here. He misses. Rebounds third. Sal Nuhu, Dragons basketball. Hutchinson Blue Dragons, defending national champions. Although they lost in the championship game last year, in overtime loss to Coffeyville. Bandu on the right. Dribble penetrates into the lane, shoots it on his way and scores it.
Pretty little pull-up jump shot.
He's got that little patented fall away. There's a near losing of the ball, and then there will be a turnover as Jefferson couldn't handle the deflected pass that came off of Grant. Hutchinson will have the basketball and a 4-point lead.
The Pirates have been very generous with turnovers in the first half.
Rob Whitfield up the court. Orange shoes and all. He'll set up. He's a transfer sophomore out of North Carolina. Gives it in and out of the hands of Sal Nuhu.
Sal continues to not, and that was a hard pass because it was thrown from close range. But Sal Nuhu, who is one of everybody's favorite kids, struggles to catch.
Yeah, has a hard time catching the ball. 3:33 to go in his first half. They'll weave it out front. Indy with the basketball down by 4. Edwards. Now you look at it, you got to look at this two ways as we head close to halftime. As bad as Hutchinson has played, I mean, by way of shooting percentage, still leading it right now by 4. There's a drive to the basket, not there. Taken away by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Rojas. He'll drive it up, give it up underneath to J.J. Rhymes. He goes up, contact made, but nothing called. Underneath, and a foul. I think Nuhu will shoot free throws.
How many times have the Dragons had shots at it from inside 6 feet? Not been able to connect.
Rhymes was trying to draw the foul as well on that one, but it just went around the cylinder and came out on him. And Nuhu got the rebound. He'll go to the foul stripe with the clock stopped with 3:04 to go in his first half of play. Nuhu takes his time, spins the ball, free throws off the glass and good. Sal still looks and shrugs his shoulder.
The bank is open.
He says, I'll take it.
Most banks aren't open on Sundays.
But this one was. Maybe it's an ATM machine. Who knows? Here comes Sal's second toss. This one's off. No good. Rebound cleared away by Edwards. Maybe he's like Coach Eck and doesn't like the rims here. It's a 22-17 ball game right now. The lead is 5 for Hutch.
Well, neither one of those was very pretty.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Indy rolls to the top. That's for Jefferson. Bounce pass corner right. Now they go down to Clark. Inside, shot up and good. Nice job on the inside. They worked hard for that one. Jefferson got it down, 22-19. Indy keeps cutting into that Blue Dragon lead, and the Indy Dragons will make a little bit of a run. Rob Whitfield to Nuhu. Nuhu right side of Bandu. Edwards on him. Bandu guns it on his way and hits it. A big 3 by Bandu. And Devontae Bandu starting to heat up a little bit.
He has a couple of threes and 8 points.
8 points for Bandu. Jefferson on the top, rolls right into Edwards. He'll drive it in, left hand puts it up, not there. Ball knocked away, and Indy keeps it alive. Ball down low, foul call. This one will go on Nuhu. Basket up and in. 2 in the foul. Now Nuhu will pick up foul number 1. At the line will be Jefferson. Rojas looked like he had the rebound, and it just slipped away from him.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to one-hand it.
Free throw toss is up and no good. Rojas with the rebound. Dragon lead is 4 with 1:58 to go. Left side, Rojas. Devontae trying to get open and being held out there. And did they call it on? They're going to call it on Barry. Devontae really trying to cut, and Barry just would not let him. We will shoot free throws. Blue Dragons will have a couple coming as this bonus opportunity for Hutchinson, double bonus. Bandu at the line. Free throw toss off, no good. He'll shoot a second one.
Dragons have been anything but sharp, but the same could be said for the Pirates.
You can go to kjccc.org and watch the game live. They have own television announcer. Free throw was good by Bandu, or you can go to the BlueDragonSports.com and also click on the media and catch it on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Jumper up and good. Little two-pointer put up and good by Barry. Makes it 26-23. Indy won't go away. Minute and 27 to go. Hutchinson really hadn't given him any reason to go away yet. Rojas out top to Nuhu. Into the paint. Bounces inside. Draws the foul. Grant's going to pick up the personal. That'll be his second. So at the line will be Sal Nuhu. Let's see how Sal, what this adventure is going to be like with Sal at the line.
He's been a pretty good free throw.
Sure has been.
Let's see.
I just think this rim's bothering him a little bit. Free throw toss, up and no good. Sal just doesn't look comfortable up there in this game. Usually he is.
Each team has struggled a little bit at the free throw line. Pirates have missed 4 of their free throws here in the first half.
Minute and 18 to go, by the way. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hill. So glad to have you along this evening on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. And Hutchinson's Country Station, KHUT, and Hutchinson, KWW as well. The free throw was up and good by Sal Nuhu. Got the second one. 1:14 to go in this first half of play. Late game tonight. Later by a couple of overtimes in front of it as well. The drive to the basket blocked by the Blue Dragons and out of bounds. Last touch by Hutchinson, Sal Nuhu.
Again, Sal had his hands on it. Couldn't hang on.
1:01 to go. 14 on the shot clock now for Indy as they inbound. Indy will inbound left side baseline. Referee comes in to talk to the players in the middle of the paint about position. Clark's trying to sandwich him. Rojas wouldn't let him. Now he does. Looks like a Dagmar sandwich stacked in the lane right there, doesn't it? Here comes the inbounds. They'll peel off of it. Ball knocked away. Blue Dragons trying to come up with it. Still up in the air, and finally Indy comes up with it. Just happened to hit a Hutchinson player's hand and it went sky high. Now 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off, no good. Blue Dragon rebound. Bandu will bring it up inside of a minute. First half of play. Hutchinson up by 4, 27-23. Rob Whitfield on the outside. Drives in quickly, gives it to Bandu. Bandu's been red hot from outside. Rolls off the ball screen to the top. Back corner right, Rojas. Rojas takes the dribble, goes baseline underneath, gets cut off. Trying to get it to Bandu. He will, basket good. Bandu just snuck down there and said, man, if you can just get it to me, that would be a good thing. 20 seconds to go before half. And the Blue Dragon lead is back to 6. Ball on the outside for Indy. That's Jefferson. Out top now to Clark. Clark backs up. 8 on the shot clock. Shot clock actually is dark. That's game clock. Barry. Wide open. Clark down low. Goes up strong. Too strong. Foul called.
With 1/10 of a second.
Yep, 1/10 of a second remaining. Foul's going to be called against the Blue Dragons.
Nuhu.
That'll be his second. In the act of shooting, will send Clark to the line to shoot free throws. So he can cut a little closer at halftime. Blue Dragons more than likely will not get a shot off. 29-23, Hutchinson right now up by 6. So Clark can make it. And Clark's free throw. Oh, he just stepped over the line after he received the ball. Or is it still 2? What are they saying?
They're still saying 2.
Okay. He's looking at the referee. Now he steps up. Free throw toss is up and no good. And we're at halftime. Blue Dragons lead at 29-23 at intermission. We will take a 2-minute timeout, add up on the numbers, and talk about this ball game. Go to the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14 Main as well in Hutchinson. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name-brand flooring, and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Little Blue Dragons lead at intermission. We're at halftime. Hutchinson 29, Indy 23. 3 games in front of us today as Coffeyville and Seward. Good game, 66-61. The Coffeyville Ravens move on, and the Seward St. Men's game season comes to an end. And then the other 2 games, Garden City knocks off Cali in overtime. And also, it was Barton winning it over Colby in overtime. That put us a little late, but it's just in time to get the halftime stats in right here. Here's Rusty.
It is the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. The Medicine Shop would like to remind you that the Center for Disease Control recommends adults over the age of 65. Anybody that has a chronic medical condition like asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, and any of you who are still smokers should get the 2-part pneumonia vaccine. Now, the vaccine doesn't require a prescription, but it's very effective, and you do not want to mess with pneumonia. Just call Lacey at the Medicine Shop or come by. She'll explain how the pneumonia vaccines work, and she will take care of you. You'll find the Medicine Shop in Midtown Hutchinson. It's been looking out for your health since 1975. For the Blue Dragons in the first half, 10 points from Devontae Bandu. J.J. Rhymes scored 6. 4 points for Rob Whitfield, also 4 for Raekwon Taylor. Scoring 2 was Sal Nuhu, and Curtis Hollis had 2, and that was the Dragon point total in the first half. Tyler Cotton played, did not score. Also playing but not scoring, Kai Mitchell and James Rojas. None of the Blue Dragons with more than a couple of fouls, but there are 3 players on each team that do have 2. For Hutchinson, Sal Nuhu, Raekwon Taylor, and Kai Mitchell, all with a couple of fouls. For the Independence Pirates in the first half, they got 9 from Tyrese Berry. Came off the bench to score those 9. 6 points for Dante Jefferson, 3 for Cameron Clark, 3 for Jalen Grant, and 2 points for Romani Hansen. That adds up to 23. Interesting is the fact that DeAnthony McCollum, the second leading scorer in our conference, did not score a point in the first half for the Independence Pirates. The leading scorer in the conference, J.J. Rhymes, had 6. J.J. has been held down pretty effectively by Independence in both meetings between these schools, 9 and 16 in the first 2 games. As a team, Hutchinson not very hot in the first half, 10 of 29. The Independence Pirates were even colder, 9 of 28. 35% shooting for Hutch, 32 for Indy. The Dragons made 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 6 from behind the arc went down for the Pirates. Hutchinson was just 6 of 10 free throwing, but the Pirates were a dismal 4 of 10. Each team with 21 rebounds in the first half. Blue Dragons did win the turnover count, 7 for Hutchinson, 10 for Indy. So at halftime, It is the Blue Dragons 29, the Pirates 23. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back.
Sure, there are lots of choices around for a primary care physician, but it's not about how many. It's about just one, the right one for you. When you experience the sincerity and attentiveness of the family doctors and PAs at Prairie Star and our sliding fee scale, you'll know you made the right choice. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
There once was a time that spas and backyard pools were seen as a luxury, something only the rich people had. Owner Brandon Hoffman at Jim's Water & Woods would love to have that conversation with you about why in today's world these things can be the key to wellness. In fact, most everything at Jim's Water & Woods can be beneficial for the entire family. Along with pools, they have quality hot spring spas, grills, fire pits, hammocks, all the tools you need to relax, slow down, and enjoy family time in your own backyard. Immerse yourself in wellness at Jim's Water & Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
Well, welcome back at halftime. 29-23, Hutchinson on top by only 6. Again, as Rusty gave the numbers, 34.5% shooting compared to 32.1. Hutchinson 34.5, and that's the biggest difference. In the paint, 12 points apiece. Points off turnovers, Hutchinson with 6, Indy with 4. Second chance points, Indy with 5, and Hutchinson with 1. In fast breaks, Hutchinson has been able to get a couple. And those are 2, and bench points Indy with 11s. That's the biggest difference. Got to watch the fouls a little bit. Some of the guys getting a little bit of foul trouble, that being the Blue Dragons. Personal fouls with 2 apiece, Salnuhu, Taylor, and Mitchell. Comparatively, McCallum, also Kelly for Indy, as well as also Grant for Indy with 2 fouls apiece. They go a little bit different than the Blue Dragons. Afternoon games, if you got a bracket in front of you, Coffeyville advances with a nice win over Seward today, so they're sitting there, and they will be taking on Garden City, which got a surprise win over Cali, although Garden came in seeded number 5 and got a nice win over Allen the other night on Thursday night. That was an overtime victory for Garden City, by the way, as they hit a 3 to come away with sending it over in the overtime, and then they were able to get the overtime. Barton in overtime, a winner, 79-72. Colby jumped way out in front of Barton. Barton was able to come back, tied it at 33 at halftime. Kind of had control in the second half, and back came Colby. And that's a team that, didn't have anything to lose. They had 4 opportunities inside the last 18 seconds. They shot it and got the rebound, couldn't get the putback, got it again, and just could not make it happen in regulation. Barton was able to hang on 79-72 in overtime, and they'll advance to take on the winner of this game. That'll be on Tuesday night at 5 o'clock late afternoon. Indy and Hutchinson right now going at it at halftime. Hutch on top, 29-23. Blue Dragon ladies will be in action tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Rustin and I'll be here as we'll be taking on Garden City. Garden City, a team that beat Hutchinson this year, so you know that the Blue Dragon women are going to be ready for the Bronxbuster ladies from Garden City as well. Most of the districts, by the way, 24 regions turn into 16 districts. Most district play is underway as of now. Some will be concluded on the 8th, such as Region 6 here, or District 6 actually. But then others will go all the way to the 10th before we know who will be advancing to your respective tournaments. The women's down at Lubbock and the men's at Hutchinson coming up on the 19th of March. Also, I want to let you folks know that on which will be the 12th of March, which would be a week from tomorrow, they will be at NJCAA TV. We'll have a seating show, and so you can watch that. The women's will be, I believe, is it at 10 or 10:30 in the morning, and the guys at 12:30. We'll get you more information on that, but that's taking place at NJCAA TV. Right now here it's 29-23 at intermission. Rusty's back. Pretty good ball game coming up in the second half. It should be. Hutchinson just with a two-possession lead.
Yeah, I was looking back at the game that these two teams played in the sports arena. The Dragons led that one at halftime 38-24. So the Pirates, I think, although they trailed by 6, they have to feel pretty good about their position because they are certainly still in contact with the Blue Dragons. I think both coaches expect their teams to play better in the second half than they did in the first. Certainly one of the lowest offensive outputs of the season for the Blue Dragons with just 29. They don't really have time to go all the way back through it. But I can't imagine that there have been very many games, if any, where the Dragons were held under 30. And the Independence Pirates doing the same kind of things that Cali did to the Dragons in a game right after Christmas at Arc City. And that's make it extremely difficult for the Dragons to get to the inside. Hutchinson missed a lot of shots in close. So did the Pirates. Pirates didn't do a good job at the free throw line. There are a lot of reasons to expect the second half to be a better contest. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with half number 2. Dragons 29, Pirates 23.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Next Tech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Next Tech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Glenn, how could I possibly forget that game at Butler when the Dragons had just 23 in the first half and wound up trailing at 1 point by 26 in the second half, came back to win it. A couple of other times the Dragons were held to 28. They went 1-1 in those games, losing to Dodge City, winning out in Colby.
Yeah, those are both times that they were under 30, but you're right, that was the lowest point production first half, was that one on December 6th, the come from behind game.
I believe in all of the other times that the Dragons were under 30, though they trailed at halftime.
I believe you're correct on that. I know another one was the loss in OT at Coffeyville was at Cloud, it was 31 for Hutchinson at halftime. So
there's
exactly
no question.
Right on your point.
The formula for having a chance to beat Hutchinson is to hold the score down. And if that was the goal of the Independence Pirates in the first half, they were successful. But Hutchinson still with a 6-point lead.
All right, let's see who's going to have the basketball to start this second half. It'll be Indy, so that'll be their possession, down by 6 to the Blue Dragons. Neither team really shot lights out in that first half of play, so let's see what happens. Turnovers also a problem, more so for Indy with 10 than the Blue Dragons with 7. Indy with the basketball, right side this time. Now we'll bring it out top. McCullum. They'll lob it inside, down low, underneath. Basket's good. Scoring it inside was Cameron Clark, in-state product out of Lawrence for the Indy Pirates. And it's 29-25. Indy with first blood in this second half of play. Kai Mitchell. Blue Dragons basically with the same starting 5 as start of the ball game. Here's Whitfield. Contact made. He bounces off of it. Ball rejected out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Hutchel inbound left side. Shot clock at 13. So Whitfield will trigger the inbounds pass for Hutch. Trying to get into J.J. Rhymes. He comes up with it, puts it up underneath. No good. Rebound cleared out of there. Indy on the run now. They got the break going. They'll shoot it up and score it. McCollum got down, kind of snuck down there, puts it up and in, and it is a 29-27 ball game right now. Blue Dragon lead is cut to 2. Another turnover. Whitfield, foul called on Whitfield. Rob just lost control of the ball.
Dragons are very tight tonight. They are not a relaxed basketball team, and they are not performing as we have grown accustomed to.
Jefferson comes up a little gimpy. He's going to be okay.
A couple of turnovers by Whitfield and a couple of fouls on Rob.
First minute here, they're going to come in and do some housekeeping duties. One of the managers for the Blue Dragons comes over. 19:09 to go in this second half of play. Hutchinson lead is 2 at 29-27. Blue Dragons got the ball in the J.J. Rhymes low blocks, but J.J. didn't have an opportunity to even get close to a good shot. And here comes Indy with the basketball now. Up the court comes Barry. Barry angle dribbles to the right. McCallum has it. Rolls off the top. J.J. Rhymes on him. Now to the right side. Barry has it again. Back out top now to Jefferson. Jefferson lobs it down low underneath. Shot up and by Clark, and they in one.
All 3 baskets by the Pirates here in the early moments of the second half have come right underneath the basket. Awful Dragon defense.
Clark will step to the line to shoot the one shot now with 18:49 to go in the second half of play. 29-29 tie. Timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. The 30-second timeout coming your way. We'll get a break in. Hutchinson 29, Indy 29. Indy shooting 1 free throw when we return in 30 seconds.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Well, the Pirates have scored the first 6 points of the second half to tie it at 29, and now an opportunity at the free throw line to take the lead. Dragons led this 15-5 early.
Free throw toss is up and missing. Hutchinson rebound as Kai Mitchell brings it out. Gives it to Van Du, and Van Du will bring it up the court. We're tied at 29 apiece. Van Du in the outer perimeter. Gives it to Whitfield. Back outside, J.J. Rhymes, top of the key. Whitfield left. Dribble penetrates. Back outside. Hutchinson has it. Feed inside to Salnuhu. And a foul called underneath. Foul's going to be called on Grant. That'll be his 3rd. So Grant just picked up his 3rd personal foul.
I don't think you can get the Pirates in foul trouble, though. They're so
right.
Deep.
So big time deep. Here's the 3 by Whitfield. Rattles good. And I mean rattles good. That thing was about to pop out, down and in. 32-29 now, Hutch lead.
That was a deep 3.
It really was. Jefferson across the top. Goes to the right side. Here's McCallum. They'll weave it to Barry. Barry rolls off the ball screen. Back out top now. They'll lob it on the inside. Ball stolen away by the Blue Dragons. Kai Mitchell got airborne and gets it out to Bandu. Bandu drives in. Euro step on his way. No good. Blocking foul. Got that one big hop and then takes the step. He'll go to the line and shoot free throws. McCallum picks up his third.
Now that is a factor. Yeah. Although the second leading scorer in the conference hasn't produced a point in this game.
Free throw toss, missing.
Now coaches like to talk about the rims here not being to their liking, but most of the free throws that we've seen missed haven't been a product of the rims.
You remember the first time we came to Hartman and they had rims that weren't right and they had them bagged with sand at one end, at both ends actually. Free throws up and good by Bandu. I think what happened, there was a hockey game in here and the floor got wet.
Yep.
Remember that?
I do.
Free throw by Bandu is good. It's 33-29 now. Dragon lead back up by 4. Little bump outside, but nothing called. And McCallum has it over on the right side, back on the outer perimeter. Hansen, they roll off the pick, buried, turnover. Hutchinson comes out with it. Nice job by Kai Mitchell. Long pass to Bandu. Bandu attacks on Hansen, gives it to Rob Whitfield. Basket good.
And I tell you, Kai Mitchell has come up with 2 nice steals to get the Dragons back to this 6-point lead.
McCallum, left side, low blocks. Clark bangs in against Kai Mitchell. Gets him airborne, and Kai goes up and comes down on him. Kai will pick up the personal. I think he had the defense in pretty good shape. That'll be his third.
Actually, it might be just his second. Nope, it's 3.
He had him defended pretty good, bellying up on him, and then Clark kind of gave that little nudge of a head fake and sent Kai looking for a saddle someplace, and the foul's called on Kai Mitchell.
Cameron Clark is not a very good free throw shooter, under 50%.
Free throw toss up and good.
Tonight he is 2 of 5.
Rojas in now for Kai Mitchell. A couple coaches here in attendance asked me about Kai and how he's been playing. Free throw toss. This one's short, no good. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Rob Whitfield will bring it up. 35-30. Hutchinson lead is trimmed to 5. 17:02 to go in this second half. Hutch had at one time a 10-point lead. Ball knocked away out of bounds. J.J. Rhymes couldn't handle it. Turnover Hutch. Well, Hutchinson has not been crisp tonight. Not the normal Dragon team that we know.
You know, the Dragons staying in a motel. They're staying in Wichita.
Not in their old beds.
Man, I sometimes think coaches overestimate the value of that.
Drive to the basket, shot missing, rebound no, put back up and good. Nice job by Hansen to be around with the miss put up by Kelly. And all of a sudden it's 35-32. Blue Dragon lead is cut to 3. Bandu isolates on the outside on Jefferson. Here's Rojas into the paint, puts it up and hits it. Nice job by James Rojas. It's his first basket. 16-13 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson lead back at 5 again. The Dragons jump out to deny. Foul away from the play is going to be called. They're going to catch this one on Rojas.
Well, he just cannot avoid picking up fouls. That has been a problem. It's just his second, but when you consider the amount of time that he spends on the floor, fouls per minute, I'm sure he leads the team.
Here comes the inbound. Indy has it out top now to Jefferson. Looks right. Goes over to McCallum. They'll lob it down low. Coming up with it will be Hansen. He'll go up strong and misses it. Loose basketball picked away by Rojas. Bounce pass comes to Whitfield, and Whitfield will bring it on the drive. He'll launch this jumper. It's no good. Rebound cleared away by Indy as Hansen comes up with it, and he'll bring it himself up the court. Hansen. Nice defense by Bandu. Close to a 5 count. Gets the ball away just in time. They'll lob it inside. Offensive foul is going to be called. This one's going to work against the Indy Pirates. Clark picks up the personal.
Hooking.
So with the basketball will be the Blue Dragons in a 5-point lead at 37-32. There's a steal picked up by Hansen. He'll bring it all the way down and slip it home. Sal Nuhu knew not to go up and try to get the block. Just let him have it. Lead is cut to 3 now, 37-34.
Careless pass at the offensive end.
Whitfield drives in, gives it off now to Bandu. We need Bandu to get hot again. He'll launch the 3. Hits it.
Good call.
Big 3 by Bandu. Makes it 40-34. Timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. 15:01 to go in the second half of play. Hutch up by 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you are injured on the court or mat this season, get your injury evaluated at the Athletic Injury Walk-In Clinic at the Summit. The free-of-charge clinic runs Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. The certified clinic athletic trainers at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics will evaluate your injury and let you know what steps need to be taken and help you get back in the game.
Together providing exceptional health care, reach new heights at Summit.
Well, the Blue Dragons on the strength of the three-pointer by Devontae Bandu, his third tray of the game. Back to a 6-point lead. That's the lead they had at halftime. Hutchinson played with some foul problems. Raekwon Taylor, Kai Mitchell, each with 3. And Kai Mitchell came back in during the timeout.
Yeah, sure did. Coach X sees how valuable he is out there right now. As Kai, with 3 personal fouls, going to have to watch it. Indy outside. Hansen will shoot the 3 air ball, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. I was going to say shoot the 3, but I looked up and it missed everything.
Pirates are not a particularly good shooting team from 3. They shoot 31%. Blue Dragons 5% higher.
We also saw a team that shoots like that dropped 17 threes on the Blue Dragons not too long ago. There's a basket the other end by Rojas as he's able to score it.
Yes, threw a nice little banker off the window.
Rojas now with 5 total points. Feed down low underneath. Check that. 4 total points for Rojas. Foul called, and this one's going to go on the Blue Dragons.
It's on Kai Mitchell.
Kai Mitchell, so he picks up his 4th. That's a big one. Happens at the 14:23 mark of the ball game. Steve Eck kind of rolled the dice. Nuhu back in, got him a little bit of a break. It's going to have to be Nuhu the rest of the way. Now, Nuhu already with 10 rebounds in the ball game. It is his offensive skills that are tough. There's a steal. Rojas comes up with it after J.J. Rhymes got a hold of it. And up the court comes Whitfield. Thought we were going to have one of them in our lap here for a second. Here's Rojas on the outside. Crosses over, draws the foul. He and
should be the 3rd on Clark.
Clark kind of does a little macho thing afterwards. 14 foul against Indy. Not enough to shoot free throws. So the Blue Dragons will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. And a referee coming over to pick something off the court and puts it in his pocket.
This game has been well officiated.
It has been. We knew they were going to call it tight, and they have. And both teams should be able to adjust to that. Here comes the inbound. Rob trying to get it out. Finally does to Rojas. Fires it left side. Nuhu back outside to Rob Whitfield. Oh, they'll set it up. Whitfield and Rhymes basically, along with Bandu, the 3 guards. Bandu into the paint, follow-away jumper, secure. That is his patented jump shot right there. You could say the 3 is, but I really believe that one is.
16 for Bandu.
Indy, right side, guns it, hits the 3. That's McCallum.
McCallum with 5 in the second half, didn't score in the first.
Answers to the basket of his own. 44-37, Dragon lead is cut a little bit. Rojas on the outside, 13.5 to go. Here's Bandu. Gives it up to J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes isolates, takes baseline, goes underneath. Stepped out of bounds. Timeout's going to be on the floor. Immediate timeout. A full 1-minute break coming your way. 13:23 to go in the contest. Second half. Hutch 44, Indy 37. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Well, moments ago, the Blue Dragons had a 10-point lead, a three-pointer by DeAnthony McCollum, and now a Dragon turnover. And the Pirates with possession down 44-37.
Just got a message from Larry Stonesifer for if this one goes overtime, he's going to order a pizza and bill it to me. Au contraire, my friend. Ball on the outer perimeter, Indy with the basketball. They'll set it up and roll to the right side. Right now it's a 44-37 advantage for the Blue Dragons, and a hand check foul on J.J. Rhymes. Young man McCallum kind of leaned into him a little bit. On J.J.
Dragons have 6 fouls already in the second half.
His first. Inbounding will be Indy. About to put him into a 1-on-1. Ball on the outside, Indy. Edwards has it, gives it off to Jefferson. Over to McCallum. He'll jump back. Roll up the ball screen, baseline, shot up missing underneath. Ball knocked away, last touch ball for Rojas. One up and a little bump from behind, but more than anything, he hit the under part of the rim and the ball came straight down. Rojas couldn't grab it. Here comes the inbound. Official comes over to talk to one of the other umpire, the umpire and official. Now they converse and they pull it back out. Here we go. Indy to inbound. They'll lob it out. Clark gathers it in between the circles. Hands it off to Jefferson. They'll roll off the pick. Goes right side. Loops his shot up, not there. Loose basketball underneath. Oh boy, somebody might have had a foot out of bounds, but up and good is the basket.
Sean Pollock taking advantage of the offensive rebound.
Got the nice offensive board. J.J. Rhymes dumps underneath. Foul call. They're going to whistle this one on McCallum.
That is his fourth.
That is his fourth. And Coach Tony Turner knows he needs to make a move, and he will send Lennox Jones into the ball game. Sophomore out of Houston, Texas. Lennox Jones checks in. He did not play in the first half of play. Ball comes in to Sal Nuhu with 12:24 to go, and a Hutchinson lead of 5. 44-39. Blue Dragons with that 70. There's a jumper.
Rob Whitfield, free throw line jumper.
Nice job by Rob to find his shot right there. Lead back at 7 again. 46-39, Hutchinson. 12:01 to go. Travel call goes against the Indy Pirates.
Now, the Dragons were jumping the passing lane, and the kid had already committed to throw the pass, hesitated, moved both feet.
Hutchinson will inbound. Van Du gets it into Whitfield. And Whitfield's going to bring it up. Whitfield goes left side to J.J. Rhymes, gets away from Jefferson, squares up, shoots and misses. Tip try not there. Coming up with the loose basketball will be Indy on the rebound. They'll bring it up Jefferson. Quickly into the hands to Indy. It goes to Jones. Jones on the outside. Whitfield on him. Ball thrown away by Whitfield. Reached inside, quick hands, came up with it.
Rob is doing some really nice things.
Kicks it back outside to Van Du. Cutters cut through. Van Du still with the ball, drives in. Off balance shot up, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out there by Edwards of Indy. And Indy will bring it across. Directs traffic to Jefferson. He comes out and gets it. Now back to Edwards. Edwards to Jones. Back to Jefferson. Rolls to his left. Double team by the Blue Dragons, but they back off of it. A shot on its way. Good by Grant. Kind of a rare three for Grant, but it keeps Indy right in at 46-42. The lead cut to 4. Hutchinson's had that 5-7 point lead. Indy's cut into it a couple times, but basically
twice have had 10-point leads.
Drive inside, foul called. J.J. Rhymes took it inside. Well, you take your pick. It's kind of funny. Indy, about 3 players hold up their hands. Jefferson's going to pick up the personal. It'll put J.J. Rhymes at the foul stripe.
J.J. with 11 in the game.
Matches his number.
I'm not sure they're going to let him shoot. I think that foul came early.
I think so, too. I agree with you. They're going to inbound left side baseline. Whitfield will inbound. 20 on the shot clock. 10:46 on the game clock. Lob it inside. J.J. Rhymes has it. Right at the corner of the free throw line in the lane. He'll drive in. Off-balance shot put up by J.J. Not there. Battle for the board. Rojas comes in from behind. Grabbed away by Pollock of Indy. Indy will bring it up with 10.5 to go. We're about midway through the second half of play. Hutchinson had 29 points at halftime. Only one other time with that low, and that was against Butler this year. Jumper from outside, corner right, good, a three-pointer. Grant knocked it down from the outer perimeter.
He made 3 of them.
Makes it 46-45. Hutchinson with the lead, but a 1-point slim lead to drive inside. Foul called. Fouls is going to go against Grant. That'll be his 4th. Comes Curtis Hollis in. Let's see who he's going to check in for. Sal Nuhu. So Hutchinson's going to go with primarily kind of a guard lineup here.
Smalls.
Yep.
Rojas will shoot 2.
Big free throws here for James Rojas. Rojas toes the line. Free throw toss is good. James Rojas out of Jamestown, New York. Shoot a second one. Takes his time. Free throw toss. This one's up and good. 6 points for Rojas.
All of those have come since halftime.
Midway through the second half of play. 10:54 now to go in the second half. Hutchinson lead is back to 3.
9:54.
You're right, 9:54 to go. Ball on the outside now with the ball is Gordon. Down low blocks. They'll bounce at the Pollock. Pollock puts it up and misses it. Ball knocked away. It'll be Hutch basketball. Pollock with a nice move inside, Rusty, but then it just kind of slipped out of his hands as he took up to shoot it up and in.
Both teams playing pretty good defense.
Whitfield across the timeline. He'll walk it. Left side, Curtis Hollis. Hollis back outside. Rhymes. J.J. drives on the right side against Gordon. Puts it inside to Rojas. Very selfish play right there by J.J. Rhymes. Ball on the right side. It's Edwards again. He'll work on Bandu. Brings it across. Blue Dragons jump out to defend. Now jumping up by Hansen. Short shot not there. Bandu with the rebound. So kind of one and done is Indy the last couple trips down. And 50-45. Hutch building up that lead again. 8:55 to go. Just can't quite swat the net away of the Independence Pirates. A drive by Curtis Hollis slips out of his hands. No good. Indy comes out with it. Indy's Gordon on the outside. Edwards blocked. Coming down, a foul call. This one's going to be on Whitfield. Actions happened right in front of us. Gordon was the one that's fouled and should step to the line to shoot free throws.
And now Rob Whitfield has 3 fouls.
Whitfield upset with himself because it just one that slipped away from him happened right in front of us right here.
Yeah, that was a hustle foul. Absolutely nothing wrong with that one.
Free throws up and no good. Curtis Hollis nabs that rebound, and here comes Rob Whitfield. He'll bring it on the dribble. Crosses to his right, back outside. Here's J.J. Rhymes. Left side, Curtis Hollis. Hollis across the top to Whitfield. Whitfield attacks, shoots it on his way. Follow-away jumper's good. A two-pointer.
Rob Whitfield playing the best game we've seen from him in a long while.
13 points at 13 the other night as well. 52-45 Hutchinson. He's playing at the right time well here. Feed down low, low blocks. Is that Clark? Clark has it, bounces against Rojas. Rojas goes up, and a offensive foul called on Clark. Rojas stuck right with him. Bellied up, had some contact, caught it in the nose, and the fourth on Clark now.
It should be 5.
Is it 5?
Oh, you said Clark. I'm sorry.
Clark with his fourth, yes.
I'm looking elsewhere.
As long as you don't do that on the way home today, okay, tonight. 52-45, the lead for the Blue Dragons is 7. They'll do some house cleaning now, and Whitfield wiping up the perspiration as Rojas took the hit. Hutchinson had the basketball. Rob Whitfield will bring the basketball up. Rob playing with 3 fouls. Angles to the right and goes with the ball over to J.J. Rhymes, back outside. J.J. playing out more. There's a Van Du three from the corner left, and it's good. 55-45, back to a 10-point lead, and that equals the largest lead of the ballgame that Hutchinson has had. And a timeout's going to be taken by Indy. 7:34 to go in the contest. Blue Dragons have blown it open to a 10-point lead, but don't go away. Lots of action to happen. It'll be a full 1-minute break. We'll be back with more from Park City, Kansas and Hartman Arena right after this 1-minute timeout.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Well, the good news, for the third time in the game, the Blue Dragons have a 10-point lead. The bad news, the last 2 times that happened, the Pirates went on an 11-2 run.
And tied it at one time. Let's see if the Blue Dragons can keep this going right now. Indy with the basketball. With it, Jefferson across to Clark on the outside. Now here's McCullum. Check that. It's going to be with the basketball was Berry. Now into the hands of Grant, who knocked down the three a little while ago. The drive by Berry. Floater. Nope, not there. Rebound. J.J. Rhymes trying to come out with it. Finally, Whitfield comes up with it. Well, a lot of contact. Rhymes. Here's Van Du. Thought about it. Holds up. Kicks it way outside. Whitfield. They'll reset it. There was a lot of contact down here. Nothing happened. Here's Rhymes. A little frustrated, and he'll draw the foul. That's the thing about that. J.J., I think people know if you really depend on him, he'll get a little frustrated, but he draws the foul there. And
that's the 5th foul on Anthony McCollum. That's the 2nd leading scorer in the conference. That is a real loss.
Edwards will check into the contest, and McCollum checks out. A timeout's going to be taken on the floor. 6:51 to go in the contest. Immediate timeout coming your way. Hutch up by 10, and shooting free throws when we return will be J.J. Rhines. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
If the Blue Dragons finish this off, they would play at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. The men get a day off. They don't play again until Wednesday. Hutchinson would play Barton at 5 o'clock. Now the women, Hutchinson's women play tomorrow afternoon at 3. And so long as they keep winning, they're going to have to play three times in a row, 3 days in a row.
At the line will be J.J. Rhines. His free throw's up and good. That three-pointer by Bandu is his 1,000th point for his career. A little while rusty as he just keeps moving up on the all-time scoring list. Free throw toss by J.J. Rhines does not go. Number 2, and Hutchinson lead is 56-45. Their largest lead, though, however, of the game. Ball on the outside. Now with it is Grant. Barry rolls to the top, backs it up a little bit over to Edwards. Edwards with the basketball. Comes across, he'll gun it on its way, rims off, no good. Rebound, Curtis Hollis goes high to bring it down. Blue Dragons kick it to Rhymes. Rhymes isolates, underneath it, goes up and shoots it, misses it. Rebound cleared underneath by Clark. Off the court will be Clark, still with the basketball, gives it back on the outer perimeter. Right side Edwards. By the way, Bandu, number 18 on the all-time scorer list. Inside to Clark, basket good. Pretty good ball player.
The Dragons left him alone that time.
Yep. 5:52 to go. Hutchinson leading at 56-47. Bandu whips it left. Rojas for 3. Off its mark, no good. Battle for the board. Coming up with it will be Bandu. Underneath they go to Rojas. Basket good. Counted. He's fouled. What an acrobatic move by Rojas.
It was after one of the poorest shots that you could possibly take. I mean, he shot a 3. Hasn't made a 3, I don't think, since Christmas.
Yeah, but it's been a while. He has a 3, a couple of them, but that one was a bad 3.
He made a bunch of them early, but he didn't dwell on it. He got a bailout with a good rebound, drove the lane, got the shot to drop, and now he'll go to the line for an and one.
Actually, James was 3 for 3, though, on three-pointers. His last was against Barton.
Well, that was quite a while ago.
But that was a long time ago.
Was that before Christmas?
Yeah, it was after Christmas. On the 14th. Free throw is up and good. Makes it 59-47. I like the fact that he got the N1. Yeah, he worked hard for it inside. And he has 11 points. He's in double figures now. Drive inside. Ball stripped away. Out of bounds it sails. Last touched off a Blue Dragon. And the ball goes clear just about underneath the curtains over there. By the way, we hope to have Steve Ack, but they do their own interviews now. And just like they do for the national tournament. So we will see.
It may not be possible.
Might not be possible. Jumper up and on its way. 3 comes out on Indy on a shot by Jefferson. And Curtis Hollis is there for the rebound with 5:14 to go. Hutchinson up by 12. A lot of work to be done, though. Whitfield shoots it up and in. I agree with you.
This is a dandy game.
Yep, he's having a heck of a game with 15. Whitfield doing a good job. His best game was against Coffeyville back in November. And a foul called. This one's going to work against the Blue Dragons. It's going to be on Bandu. He had 20 against Coffeyville back in November 21st on that big win that we had over Coffeyville at home. By the way, the Blue Dragons won that game over Coffeyville 99-62. That has been his best game.
Coffeyville, the number 1 seed in this tournament. Dragons split a pair, losing at Coffeyville 72-70 after that big romp at home.
Last second shot by the Red Ravens. Free throws up and good by Indy.
Michael Kelly.
Kelly's hit that one. He'll shoot a second one. Cuts the lead to 61-48. Hutchinson still with the lead. He'll shoot a second one. Tosses up and missing, but the Indy gets the rebound. Foul called on Curtis Hollis. Thought he might have got a little bit of a ball, but caught him on the body as well. That'll be his first foul. It'll send Pollock to the line to shoot free throws.
Pollock is another very average free thrower, under 50%.
Freshman out of Jamaica, Kingstown, Jamaica. Bright neon green shoes. Free throw toss is up and good. Martin got a nice win in overtime over Colby. Colby really had the ball 4 straight possessions late.
Well, they got 4 shots.
Yep. Inside of 18
possession.
seconds. Yep. Could not finish it on the regulation. Shot up missing. Rebound. No. Cleared up and picked up. Foul called on the floor. Did Hollis just picked up his second? I think he might have. Hutchinson some way had 3 players, and in between everybody was Mike Kelly, and he got the rebound. 4:49 to go.
Now Mike Kelly, this is not the person you want to put up there. He's a 70% free thrower.
He gets set. Here comes the toss. It's on its way, and no good. He'll shoot a second one.
Well, they have really struggled.
Bumped into the Fosses. He was here. Dana was a long-time athletic secretary for Jerry McCarty and other ADs. They were here for Barton. Free throw toss, up and good. Got that second one down. 4:49 to go. Scored 61-50.
And now 8 out of 20 at the line for the Pirates.
Pass inside Whitfield, back outside. J.J. Rhymes back to Whitfield. Whitfield left, spins away from the defender. They'll set it up with 4.5 to go. Shot clock at 14. Kai Mitchell drops it down low to Bandu. Bandu's been quiet for the last few minutes. Fall away jumper by Bandu's good.
I love the way he plays.
Well, he's got that patented drop back shot that he puts up. Does a nice job with it. Young man out of Canada. Brampton, Ontario, Canada, about 30 miles outside of Toronto. Three's up and good from outside by Jefferson. Gives the Indy Pirates a little life. A 10-point ball game again, 63-53 with 4:06 to go. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Rothi family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothi Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothi works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name-brand flooring, and trust your home to the best. Rothi Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, the Blue Dragons still work to do. Pirates hanging around, but the Dragons a 10-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Blue Dragon women's basketball tomorrow from here in Hartman Arena. That's a 3 o'clock game against Garden City. Dragons have split with Garden.
Whitfield, short shot, not any good. Rebound, Kai Mitchell underneath, goes up strong, can't finish. Ball popped away, and Indy comes away with it. Good hustle by Kai, not able to finish. Right side with it. Jefferson has it again. Rolls off the pick to the right side, holds up off the ball screen, guns and misses. Rojas with the big rebound. The Dragons will give it to Bandu, and Hutchinson will bring the basketball up. Right side, Whitfield. Double team, wide open underneath Kai Mitchell. He'll take it and drop it down low underneath to J.J. Ryan's basket, up and good, and in one. The other night we were commenting at the corner of the lane and the free throw line. A couple times Kai had it and looked for that extra pass. We'd rather he shoot it right then, you and I.
And he had a good look there, head-on four-footer. Now, it's going to work out because J.J. got the basket, and he'll have an and one.
J.J. Rhymes' free throw toss is good. So a three-point play for Rhymes. And with the basketball will be the Indy Pirates. 66-53. Hutchinson with the lead. Ball on the outside. Left wing this time for Indy. That's Mays in the ball game. A foul called underneath. It's going to work against the Blue Dragons with 2:58 to go. Hutchinson should hang on to win this one. They'll match up against Barton tomorrow night, or Tuesday night, excuse me, at 7 o'clock. I will look. I thought it was 7. You might be right. Free throw toss. Bouncing around and comes off. Rusty just indicated he thought it was.
I'm checking.
5. We will double check. Yep, you're right. It is 5. They have that Coffeyville game at 7. You're correct, at least by that roster. So 5 o'clock, we'll be here on the air a little bit before, depending on what happens before those games.
And if the Blue Dragon women win tomorrow, they would play at 1 o'clock.
And that's the games that would be on the semifinals. Free throw tosser up and good by Indy.
1 of 2 for Kofi Mays.
Yeah, Mays made 1. I was thinking because it's that bottom bracket, they kind of mess with the brackets here on the times, and Hutch would be at 5. Coffeyville would be at 7. Ball left side, Rojas. Triple penetration underneath. Rojas basket good. Nice job by James.
James has had a nice second half.
13 points for him.
Yeah, all of them have come in the second half.
There's Jefferson on the outside. Dribble drive underneath. They go. Shot up by Kelly, not there. Loose basketball. Ran down quickly by Hansen. They'll keep it alive. Up top. Inside. Travel and a bang inside. Going to be a foul call. This will send Indy's Johnson to the line.
Call it on Mitchell.
It's on. Rojas will pick it up. That's his force. Kai thought it was on him. He was headed to the bench.
He was headed for the bench.
Second earthquake this afternoon down in Oklahoma. This one's closer to Enid, a 4.2 on the Richter scale.
Fracking.
Free throw toss. This one's off, no good on the missed shot put up by Johnson.
Indy has just really all night long not been able to make free throws.
2:10 to go. Second toss not any good. Foul called. This one's going to be against the Indy Pirates. I think Hansen's going to pick up the personal. It'll be only his second, but we'll walk down and shoot free throws at the other end with 2:09 to go. Hutchinson up by 14, 68-54. This is the biggest margin of victory of all the 4 games in this quarterfinals today. It's been some good ones.
I don't know that we'll have the opportunity to talk to Steve Eck, but I think he would be very proud of his defense.
Mm-hmm. Free throw's good by J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes with 11 points. And what I like about that is Whitfield with 15, Van Du with 22. He's getting it done, but Rhymes has battled inside and maybe helped out the other players a little bit on his team. Rojas with 13 points.
3 games against the Pirates. Van Du with 26, 23, 22.
Rhymes makes the second one, 70-54. The lead is 16 now for Hutch. Long 3 off the back side, no good. Van Du with the rebound, and Hutchinson will bring it down with 1:54 to go. Inside of Kai Mitchell. Mitchell holds up outside of Whitfield. Whitfield drives in, kicks it back on the outside. Rojas will reset it. 11 on the shot clock, 1:36 on the game clock. Hudson fans starting to applaud. They know the team's going to win. They'll be back on Tuesday. 3-pointer by Whitfield does not go. Rebound Hansen will bring it out with 1:26 to go. Indy will push it up quickly. They'll kick it up on the left side. There's a shot put up and good. That one was put up by Kelly.
That never looked like it was going to go, and it turned into a 3.
And with 1:13 to go, Hutchinson lead is 14. Sean Vanderveer, who was on the 88 all national championship. There's a drive by Bandu up and in. And head coach at Emporia State did not have a very good year, so he's looking for some ball players. 3-pointers up and good from outside. This one, they gave him a 2 by Mays. Makes it 72-58. Blue Dragons. Bandu rolls by 2 Indy players, brings it up, alley-oop underneath, basket good by Rojas. Nice feed, the 2 communicated, Rojas with 15. Inside of 40 seconds now, Hutchinson will win their 27th game of the year against 5 setbacks. They'll take on the Barton Cougars tomorrow, or Tuesday. I keep saying tomorrow. It'll be ladies action tomorrow. Shot up, missing, ball rejected, back in the Indy's hands. They'll gun it, miss it. Loose basketball, Indy touches out of bounds, but they say it's last touched off a Blue Dragon.
Pirates have out-rebounded Hutchinson in this game, but that's about the only stat that they're going to win.
So Indy gets set to inbound with 20 seconds left to go.
Rojas comes out, Raquan Taylor in. And James,
15 points.
I think he gave us an indication of what the future might hold.
Well, we've been waiting for him to kind of break out a little bit. A few games ago, it looked to me like he started to enjoy playing the game of basketball a little bit on the court. Usually gets saddled with foul trouble. Did not happen on a few of the games. Kind of did tonight, but he's okay. Here's Indy.
15, all in the second half.
Angle left. Foul called on Bandu as Pollock took it across the top, and he'll shoot free throws. Double bonus time with 12.3 to go, and Hutchinson will come out of here victorious in their quarterfinal. They'll go into the semifinals, take on Barton, a Barton team that withstood a big run by Colby. Got by him in overtime tonight. Free throw toss up and good. Pollock. Free throw toss. Pollock misses on that attempt. Mitchell with the rebound. Blue Dragons will give it up. I'll bring it up, and that's going to do it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Your final score from Hartman Arena, the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson 74, Indy 59. Indy ends their season at 12-13. They were the number 7 seed. The Blue Dragons were the number 2 seed. They roll on to 27-5 and await to take on the Cougars of Barton coming up on Tuesday. That's a 5 o'clock start, by the way, and we will be here. Don't forget Blue Dragon women's action tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock as well as they take on Garden City. We're going to wrap things up in 2 minutes. We'll add up all the numbers. Be back for the Medicine Shop post-game capsule. 74-59 Hutchinson. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Prairie Star Health Center has become a proven resource for workplace